Okay, we are live, and obviously today the eliminator happened of the ongoing women's 100 tournament, and London Spirit are not going to defend their title. They have failed to defend the title
Your first line
because
should have been the eliminator happened and London Spirits is eliminated.
eliminated. Yes, London Spirit eliminated. No title defense for them. Obviously, Northern Superchargers have won the match and they have booked their place in the final. And now they will take on with against Southern Brave in the final. But tomorrow, which happened tomorrow, but we have to talk about first. Devina Petty show. It was completely her show today. I think the way she batted, 18-year-old, and I think me, Trishadi, have been talking about her since the first day of this tournament. Please keep an eye on this girl. This girl has that potential, and
No,
we are
she
very
sealed her spot.
thankful.
She has sealed her spot for the
Yes,
T20 World Cup until and unless she does something really. And not
yes,
only that,
yes.
I think she has sealed a WBBL contract. She has sealed a WPL contract because don't forget WPL it's mega auction this year. I mean
Mm,
next year. Sorry. अभी
yes,
सितंबर हो गया है तो मेंटली मैं नेक्स्ट ईयर में चली
yes.
गई हूँ देहाशिष तो नेक्स्ट ईयर वर्ल्ड कप में चला गया है आई वाज टेलिंग हिम समथिंग एंड ही सेज हाँ हाँ इंग्लैंड में आई एम लाइक भाई इधर वापस
अभी
इंडिया
भी
आ
इंडिया
जाओ
का बाकी है.
हाँ, ऐसे
Yes.
लग तो रहा है कि इंडिया का बाकी है
Yes, but Tushati, as you mentioned, that the way she batted, it's looked like that she will be one of the players, by the time being for that World Cup squad for England. But how do you see this? Because this type of tournament, brings that opportunity for this type of talents. That okay, you can get that stage, you can show that you have that capability, and that is what Devina Patton showed. And from the beginning of this tournament, we both have been saying that she has that potential, and thankfully, she has proven as not wrong. She has justified that we have
वी आर नॉट
identified.
ओवर हाइपिंग हर
Yes, we have identified the perfect choice, that okay, she has that capability. But how do you see that, for England, another top talent coming through the ranks? So how big opportunity is this for, Devina Penn going forward?
See, I think Devina Perrin has done two things. Actually, three things. One,
Mm,
there are a lot of people who keep writing, who probably don't like us much. Most of our viewers like us, but some don't because we probably do not support their favorites. So, one, some of them write that, "What do you know about cricket?" We know tiny little bit. The other thing that Devina Parin has done and helping us, if any franchisee is looking for scouts, see, we are very good at it. But Devina Parin has done the best work, the most, favor to her own self because
yeah.
see, this was not one of the league matches. It's one thing to
Mm,
score in league matches. The other
yes.
thing is you are in a knockout. I mean, think of this. So many experienced players in the Delhi Capitals batting lineup. Still, they have lost three out of three finals. So
Yes.
you have to understand that eliminators and finals are a different kind of pressure. And when you're a kid, uh, you know, this is something that I had noted in the final also. Think of this under 19 World Cup final, your team is losing wickets. You are the one who has done well against
Mm.
spinners who were absolutely on form. And that was a final. So all that was a semi-final. Sorry, or is it final? India England under 19
India England semi-final. It was semi-final.
semi-final. Correct.
Yes.
So and then here again, you can easily call it a semi-final. It's actually kind of a semi-final itself. The
Exactly.
eliminator.
Mm.
And from ball one, she looked like she was batting in the nets, and she continued batting in the nets. ऐसा कुछ तो बड़ा हुआ ही नहीं.
Yes.
And I was like, this is how well she bats. The confidence,
Mm.
the poise. The other thing that I like is her balance while playing the shots. It's one thing you're playing shots. The other thing is the balance. She never loses balance. Never goes, overboard with trying to hit the ball too hard. Absolutely want to watch out for. I think somewhere the other Danny White, Hodge, and Sophia Dunkley are a little worried.
Yes, absolutely. By the way, it was only second 100 in the 100 for women's tournament. Okay, and by the way, it was the fastest one. I think it came out of 43 balls. I think the 100 came out. Previously, it was the only 100 came from Tammy Booman's bat for Will's bat. So this is the second one, and I think it is very tough for any batter to score 100 in a 100 ball game, because it's very tough, because in a 100 ball game
You have
you only.
confused everyone by saying 100 100 times. Say
But
use century for one and 100 for another. I am
yeah.
still not able to follow. I'm like 100 100 100 100. ये क्या हो रहा है? Don't make this a
Yes.
Indian serial. Don't say 100 100.
Yes,
But yeah,
but Trishadi, apart from that century, if you see the scorecard, only two batters stood out. Obviously, Phoebe Litchfield. I think
जीतना
the
चाहते हो
way
तो
Litchfield.
सेंचुरी को बना ले.
No, at least I thought at least
See,
150
this
or
is the
60 may come.
you can say this is the advantage or
Hmm.
disadvantage of
Yes.
shorter formats. The that's what I was telling the other day. You remember when somebody was saying, and I was saying India Pakistan game in a
Hmm.
T20, any team in T20s is way more dangerous than the longer format, because in the
Yes.
longer format only Devina Parin could not take you
Exactly.
across.
Yes.
You would need
Yes.
at least 2 3 more batters to stand up and to perform. But when it comes to T20s or hundreds, this is way lesser than T20s, right? And just understand this properly. When you're saying that she's the only one who had a big score, she got it in half the balls almost. So it
Exactly.
was 43 balls, 101. So the rest of the players only had to play 57 balls. And
Hmm.
because she has already scored 101 of 43 balls, so in the next 57 balls, even if your team scores a 57, you have already gone close to 160. And
Yes.
then one more 35 scored by Phoebe Litchfield, then
Hmm.
you know, and she scored quickly as well. I think
Hmm.
what I am trying to tell here is three players scored, right? Now see the number of balls they consumed: 43 plus 19 plus 12,
12.
which is
Hmm.
62 and 74.
Yes.
Out of 74, your players have already scored 165.
Yes.
So in the rest, even if you kind of
Collapse. Hmm.
don't score much or you collapse, you have already gone past your
Average score.
good score.
Hmm. Yes.
And then add 14 wides that these guys bowled. What is the name of the team? London Spirits bowled.
London Spirit. Yes. Yes,
They showed a
absolutely.
lot of spirit in bowling extras. So 14 wides, not
Yes,
only
yes. Well,
one extra run, but you are also bowling
mm,
14 more balls, which means
yes.
you have bowled 114 balls, out of which in the 75 odd balls, they scored 175. You have given
175.
14 extra, so 190,
Yes.
almost 200. So, Baki to
Mm.
you have bowled well. Baki you have bowled well. Tata bye bye
So
to
London
chale gaye.
Spirit have bowled 25 good with deliveries only.
Exactly.
Yes, but Trishadi, at the start of the tournament, we are talking about Phoebe Litchfield. This tournament, the form that we have been looking for, should be looking for that form ahead of the World Cup. But I think right now, if you see the top run getter list, I think she is at within the top three spots, along with a strike rate around 150 plus. So I think right time she's picking up just before the World Cup. Good news for Australia.
Yes, that's the problem. Somehow, Australia gets good news all before the World Cup. Now, think of this. Think of this. The only bad news that Australia has
Wareham.
is that Georgia Wareham is injured. And
Yes.
suddenly you are hearing Sophie Molino is back. You will say, I don't want to play Australia. Because why should I play Australia? They are in form. Aliza Healy is scoring 130. Phoebe Litchfield is scoring runs. तो भाई दे दो उनको ट्रॉफी हमको क्यों डिस्टर्ब कर रहे हो हम बट अभी क्या कर सकते हैं वन इज फीबी लिचफील्ड द अदर इज सोफी डिवाइन ये लोग अपना अपना फॉर्म चल रहा है इनका आई मीन
Absolutely.
it's just
And
making the
even
World Cup very very interesting but
hmm, yes. And we have to talk about another Aussie. I think she has been fantastic in the last few games for Superchargers, even today. 31 not out in 12 was Nicola Carey. I think the way she has been batting,
not
I think,
surprising.
yes, she's
I
pretty
think
much experienced.
yeah I think okay, any Carey fan would actually probably not like me saying this, but she is a perfect bits and pieces player.
Mm.
And how is this better than what somebody else told about Jadeja? Is this that when I say perfect, it's like you can't have Nicola Carey in your team as a bowler. You can't have
Okay.
is something happening at your home, Snehashish? You're getting me concerned. Every 2 seconds
No.
you're looking up as if there is a there is a time limit
Oh,
where
no, no, no.
anyway, what I was saying is, so say for example, you will not have Nicola Carey as a pure bowler,
Mm.
or you are not going to say that oh, Carey is a bowling all rounder. Neither are you going to say Carey is a batting all rounder, because she is someone who's gonna give you important small contributions, but important ones, with
Mm.
both the bat and the ball, and also in the field as well. She's a good fielder. So that is why I think when Georgia Wareham was replaced by Nicola Carey, I had said this, that she's an utility player, and that's what she showed today. That 31 not out of 12 is not going to take her to the Australian team for sure. But the
Mm.
point is that 31 not out of 12, suddenly a score which was around 180, and London Spirits would be still in the game, is 214. And London Spirits now know that Grace Harris is under pressure, and that forced them to make the mistake that they did.
Yes, absolutely. We'll come to that mistake only, Trishadi. Sending Grace Harris to the top of the
I was
order, opening the
furious.
batting.
I was
Yes.
furious. And obviously, my mom could not understand why was I going. My mom said, "What happened? What happened?" I said, "Why are they sending Grace Harris?" But look, the point that I do not understand is it is something you have not tried throughout the tournament. This is
Mm.
your knockout match. What were you thinking? In two balls, you let the opposition win. The moment
Yes.
Grace Harris got out, you could see the Northern Chargers body language. Northern
Mm.
Superchargers, sorry. When she got out, they knew we have got this team right where we want them.
Absolutely. And when you are chasing, that kind of a total, I think Grace Harris was the main player for them, and everybody knew that. Northern Superchargers knew that, and that is why, as you mentioned, that when she got out, Northern Superchargers know that okay, the match is
They know
80% is in
that
our side. Yes,
exactly, and especially when
exactly.
the
So,
target is so huge, because Grace Harris
mm,
is someone, even if she starts slow, suddenly in an over she'll hit four sixes,
mm,
and you know that gap will become shorter. But Grace Harris is not someone who's going to open the batting and build the innings. So what were you exactly placing her there for?
mm,
She's a middle order
absolutely.
batter. Suddenly you are telling her go in the power play and do what? With a
Yes.
new ball, there will be a thoda sa bhi to there will be a movement, yeah.
Yes, and this is not that it is happening for the first time. The movement is there within the first six over throughout the tournament. So it is not that
Correct.
no one doesn't know. So I think okay, they tried something out of the box, but it was not needed. Absolutely, it was not needed.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
it was
but
so out of the box that it became a sad.
that they are now out of the box, out of the tournament.
Yeah, that they are now out of
Yes,
the box. Correct.
yes.
Hmm.
But Tushati, I want to ask this question. What has Daniel Gibson done in this tournament with the bat? While batting at sometimes at number three, number four, number five, what she has done?
Thinking, still thinking, still thinking. Can't find anything.
Do you think this form will affect her place in, going to get a place in that playing 11 for that World Cup? Obviously, she is in the squad.
I don't see her in the playing 11.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
first things first. I don't even see her in the playing 11. So I am bothered because yeah, probably if I was in the England camp, I would be a little bothered that our bench strength is not really effective. But the truth is,
Mhm.
I don't even see her as the 12th or the 13th one, and it's just pretty late. So anyway, don't
Yes.
think she's in the first choice. 11 at all.
Mhm.
And even if she probably had scored 450s, it would have been difficult for her. Because just by the way, I don't know how many of you know or this Heather Knight has started bowling in the nets. She has started practicing.
Okay. Oh, if she is starting bowling also, so I think definitely she is fit enough already.
She's fit. She's fit. In
Yeah.
fact, I am told by someone trusted sources that she's getting turned apparently. So if she's getting turned and if she has started bowling, let's be scared.
Yes. Okay. World Cup is there. We'll see. We'll see everything. But Tushar, the tournament has ended for London Spirit. Report card Charlie Dean as the skipper. Instead of as we all know that Heather Knight, she has that responsibility this time around. Started brilliantly with 3 wins on a row. Then some setbacks. Then some comeback, and now this eliminator exit. How do you see Charlie Dean as a skipper?
Average, I would say.
Yeah.
I have not. I would like Charlie Dean to follow her guts more, and this will actually help her not only as a skipper, but also as a player in the team. Which is somewhere I feel that she restrains herself. Like she takes a decision, and she probably wants to go for it, but then kind of restrains herself. So that is something I would like Charlie Dean to work more on. I don't think she's going to be a bad skipper if she learns. It's very important that she learns from this experience, but then again, I'm not 100% sure when Heather Knight comes in if Charlie Dean remains the captain or not. But
Mm.
if she does, then you know, then I think she'll get someone very good to learn from. Um, Heather Knight, I do rate Heather Knight as one of the best captains who have led any team in international women's cricket. So yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we'll go to the comments. Some comments are there. But as we talked, so Trishadi, Southern Brave versus Northern Superchargers tomorrow. How do you see the final? Southern Brave, 8 out of 8, first team to do so. And I think they have been fantastic. So, how do you think about that final?
Well, I think Southern Brave has been extremely consistent, especially someone like Sophie Devine, both with the bat and the ball. Now, what they want is just to keep performing that way. Northern Superchargers will have to play another match in 24 hours. I am not 100% convinced about this scheduling. I think Eliminator and final should always have a day gap. I understand the constraints. I'm not saying I don't understand the constraints, but I still kind of do not agree with this scheduling because Southern Brave is now. When was the last match that Southern Brave played? So they are coming out of rest, and these guys are coming just after playing. And Eliminator is not an easy match. While it might show that they won by so and so matches, sorry, so and so runs. So Southern Braves
I
last
think two
match
days
was
back.
28th August.
28, yes, 2 days back.
Yeah,
Mm.
2 days back.
Okay.
So they're getting
Yes.
2 complete days rest. And of course, see, when your team is winning, you're not in a lot of pressure, or your thought process is not clouded. So
Mm.
they are in a much better place. They will have seen what are the things that Northern Superchargers are. What are their strengths, and most importantly, the first question or the first thing that we were discussing is what the Southern Braves will actually try to aim at. They will try to take Devina Perrine right in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Lauren Bell. Mm.
Absolutely. And Lauren Bell is your highest wicket taker
Yes.
and has been in supreme form. One of those
Absolutely.
lofted shots of Devina Perrine, if she plays that in Lauren Bell's slower ball and does not understand that Bell has bowled slower and goes for
Yes.
it, she's gone. And then it's completely on Phoebe. So
Mm.
what then she does under pressure is a lot of thens and ifs and buts. So I think the first aim for Southern Brave would be to get Devina Perrine. As far as their batting is concerned, look, they have looked absolutely comfortable while batting.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you see the Northern Superchargers batting lineup, after today's knock, tomorrow all eyes will be on Devin Perrin. But in terms of consistency, I think two batters. If you see Phoebe Litchfield and obviously Nicola Carey with some contribution down the order in last few matches.
Absolutely.
But compared to Southern Brave, if you see the batting lineup, all of those top five batters have scored in a regular interval. Especially Laura Woolward at number three and Sophie Devine at number four. So I think superb batting lineup. The bowling lineup has been superb, led by Lauren Bell, as we talked about. And obviously, Sophie Devine is also there with the ball. She has been fantastic with her fitness. As a fielding unit also, I can remember some catches. I think they were brilliant in the field also. So I think overall, in all three departments, they have been so well. That is why they have managed to win 8 out of 8 games. It is not easy to win.
And it is also not about just winning 8 out of 8 games. That's why I was seeing the results.
Yes,
So the first one they won by 6 wickets. The
yes,
second one they won by 15 runs. The
yes,
third one against Northern Superchargers they won by 8 wickets. Against Trent Rockets again 6 wickets. Oval Invincibles 89 runs. Welsh Fire 3 wickets. London Spirits again 8 wickets. Welsh Fire again 29 runs. So basically, if you actually even take out the
margin.
matches of those 15 runs and 3 wickets, they haven't even played close matches. They have
Exactly,
won the matches out and out.
convincingly. Hmm.
Absolutely. So and see the batting lineup. If you as you spoke about, then see
Hmm.
the bowling lineup. Every player has a supporting player, which is something.
Yes,
See, Oval did not till the last moment get in a supporting player for Meglani in the opening slot. Now you go to Southern Braves and you have Boshier and Daniel Wyatt Hodge, who are
yes,
England openers.
exactly.
Then
And,
comes
and
Laura
even if
Woolworth.
they fail early, then you have top class opener waiting. Laura Ulvad at
Obviously,
number three.
you have Laura Woolworth, Sophie Devine, Freya Camp, and Chloe
Priya
Trine.
Camp.
So,
Yes,
so it's a very well settled lineup. And then look at the bowling. They have Lauren Bell, Sophie Devine, Maddie de Villiers. Tilly has been very good.
yes,
Tilly Cortin Coleman. Chloe Tran has bowled well.
yes,
So overall, they have been superb, like absolutely superb.
yes. So all eyes on tomorrow's final, and obviously, I think Southern Brave will definitely start as favorites, considering the form and all departments. But hopefully, it will be an interesting final. Okay, let's take some comments before wrapping up the show. Pavan Suresh is here. Hi, hi, Pavan. Okay, Pavan. Next comment is final.
Okay,
Yes,
so
tomorrow
I
is
have
the
another
final.
interesting. Sorry, I have another
Yes,
interesting observation to tell you.
yes,
Southern Braves hasn't given more than one match. They gave 139 runs, and that's about it. So against Manchester, against Manchester they gave 95 runs. Birmingham 124 runs. Northern Superchargers 102 runs. So you see what I'm talking about? They have been superb. Trent Rockets 106, Oval
yes.
Invincible 72, Welsh Fire 111, London Spirits 125, and Welsh Fire against 77.
Mm.
So
So it's
basically, they
always batters win you games, bowlers win you tournaments.
resting my case.
Yes, it's always in football for defenders, in cricket for bowlers.
And these are the people who are never given enough credit to be very honest. Just saying. Like for example, somebody scores 100 and somebody gets 6 wickets. You give player of the series to whoever scored 100, and not the person who's got 6 wickets.
Okay, okay, yeah. Yes. Okay, let's take some
Viewers,
comments.
can you guess what am I talking about? Which series?
Yes. I just think I saw this kind of matches few months earlier. One month earlier maybe. Yes. Yes. Okay. Tunisia Tunisia 5365 saying, will Grace Harris get chance in Australia Uday World Cup squad?
Yeah,
Yes, she will
yes,
get.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Prince of
In
World
fact,
111.
play ahead of Talia Magra because often,
Hmm.
she has sat out because Talia Magra has been the preferred player. But I do think in Indian soil it would be Grace Harris, especially with her
Yes.
UP experience.
Yes, absolutely. Prince of Persia, who would you back up tomorrow, NS or SB?
SB.
SB, yes. I think SB will start at favorites. So I think,
Yeah.
but I am fearing only one thing. The law of average. I just don't. Just, the law of average should not catch them.
Yes, I mean, there is another way to see it as well, that, since they have not given more than 130 runs, they have not chased down more than 130 runs. So we don't know how they will
Yes,
fold if the target is more than 130. So
yes,
there
around
it
150,
can
60.
become difficult.
Mm.
Yeah, it can become difficult. You never know, because we have not seen them chase that target at all.
And
And
it's the final.
kudos to their bowlers for
Yes,
that.
and
Yeah, I
it's the
mean,
final. In
yeah,
final,
some
it's
players
defense
can
pressure.
fail. Laura Woolward can fail. It's not like they can't.
Yes,
So yeah,
absolutely. Prince of World, Tushadi, nice interview with Anjum Chopra. Yes, absolutely. Nice one. And tomorrow, Tushadi, can you just, announce tomorrow's interview? There is another interview, coming for you guys tomorrow.
yes. Well, tomorrow we have a very, very special player, um, a pacer. The moment I have said a very special player, I was smiling in my own head, because pacers are always, they have a soft corner as far as I am concerned. And so she made her debut in the 2014 Test match. She was one of the 8 debutants, and she bowled superbly. She has got Nat Silverbrand's wicket. She had superb Yorkers, some lovely variations, got the bandana in style for bowling, blue bandana. Well, her name is Shubhlakshmi Sharma. I don't know how many of you have heard the name, but do listen
Hmm.
to the interview, because we have some fun questions, we have rapid fire, we have spoken about women's cricket when probably Shubhalakshmi started, then when Shubhalakshmi was playing in the middle, then after she has left, she has been coaching right now. So we have got a lot of insights on Indian women's cricket, because look, you might not should know who Shubhalakshmi is. The important point is, since most of the viewers here have always open-heartedly, open-mindedly supported women's cricket, I think it's important to always go back and know the history of the game, to know how players, behind the scenes think about how they function. So I think we got to know a lot from Shubhalakshmi, right?
Yes, absolutely. So tomorrow, stay tuned. The interview will come out, and hopefully, you guys will enjoy it. Definitely share the feedback as you did today, also. So we will look forward to that. Okay, another comment from Prince of World 111 is, I am backing Northern Superchargers because it's Jamie's former team. Okay, logic. Okay, you know, okay,
ये
good
मैजिक
logic.
है, लॉजिक नहीं.
Okay, Prince of World again asking, who would be the hero of their respective team tomorrow from both team?
Laura Woolward. No, Lauren Bell. Lauren Bell.
Phoebe Litchfield.
Phoebe Litchfield. Yeah.
Phoebe Litchfield. Yes. Okay. Okay. Any more comments? I think done as of now. Yes. Okay. All the comments are done as of now. Nothing much is there. Okay. Okay, Tushari. So should we wrap the show?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, then. Okay, guys. So all the comments are done. Thank you for joining in. Thank you to Tushari for joining in. Tomorrow definitely we'll be back, and we'll be back with the pre-show. I am guaranteeing you. Today something happened.
Yes. Please,
Something.
please, Sneashish, tell
Yes.
everyone how did
Today.
we mess up the pre-show. Please.
Sorry, guys.
Please.
Actually,
No, no,
both me
it
and
happened from
Tushari.
our ends.
Yes,
It is
both
nobody
me
else's
and
fault.
Trishadi were fully, prepared for the pre-show. We'll talk about this, we'll talk about that, and we're ready. We'll come for the live around 6:45 till 7:15, 7:20. We'll be live, and then we'll watch the match. And when we're all prepared, we're just going to log in, for the live stream. Then we got to know, okay, the toss is done and the match also starting at 6:45. Sorry, guys. We didn't see see the timing of the match, that it has been revised for this particular game. So tomorrow we'll keep all our eyes open. and with
All
and
our
will
lives. How
definitely
many do you have?
yes,
I only
two,
have.
two. Yes.
I only
Okay.
have
So
two.
yes. So tomorrow definitely will be back both with the pre and with the post show, and hopefully a good final, waiting for us. By the way, United have won their first league game today. I am a bit relieved. Yes, a bit relieved. I was
Yeah,
a
I am
little bit
happy. I'm
changed.
relieved.
Yes. Before coming to this live, thankfully that penalty happened and we won the game. So that's a very good news. Today Devin Appearance scored. Very good news. And now, hopefully, tomorrow, a very good final waiting for us. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining in. Let's meet tomorrow. Till then, thank you, everyone. Good night.